Hello everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the Leif Gundam GP04, and this particular kit is from the SD Gundam World Heroes series, and this was released by Bandai this year being 2022. So pretty much wrapping up the recent haul that I've received from HobbyLink Japan. This being the last of that haul. That being said, I obviously got this from HobbyLink Japan, so I will have a product link to this particular GP04 Gundam kit, as well as other links to the wider Gundam World Heroes range as well. So here we have the front of the box for the Leif Gundam GP04. So no doubt about it, this will be heavily based off the normal GP04 Gundam, which did get some notoriety thanks to the... I have suddenly had a mental blank. I don't want to say for mechanics, the Reborn 1100. Anyway, slight embarrassment out of the way. Front of the box, we do have, I dare say, two mode differences. So we have this interesting little cloaked look, reminiscent of the Gundam Sandrock, and then we have the cloak pretty much being swept to his rear and actually showing the full view of the Gundam. So that's the front of the box. Bottom of the box. One of the side of the boxes, which just has this little information to go check out the Legend of Dragon Knight. However, on the other side of the box, some more of the interesting things. So we have a small blurb about the Leif Gundam GP04. Front shot, rear shot, and also a different head where the head can actually be cloaked. And then we have some images of the Gundam with the cape basically out of the way. So it does seem to be a bit of an interesting hybrid of the GP04 and the Sandrock, especially with the cloak effect. And it actually does look quite nice. And then lastly, there is this interesting little reference to the Sincerity Shield. Looks like it may be part of the Night Strike. Actually no, the shield is in this kit that is actually used for the Night Strike. Interesting. Confusing, but interesting. And I'm sure, based on that image, it will probably be on the runner as a pure white piece. So that was the box. Having a look inside the box, if I can get the lid off without doing anything weird. 1, 2, 3 bags of runners, sizable sticker sheet. It is an SD, as well as the manual at the bottom of the box. So I will open up these runners, not the runners, open up these bags, and then we can have a look at the runners and the included manual. And with everything out of the bags, here we have the front of the manual, kit number 25 of the line, rehash of the image on the front of the box, and some nice little line art of the Gundam GP04 with his cloak on, as well as that nice little blurb. Back of the manual, so we actually do have some things to look at. However, a lot of it is also what we've seen from the box. So with the cloak on, there can be a bit of a change between the headpieces by the looks of things, as well as the final change with the actual cloak opened up, which is very nice. It does make you almost want to have two versions of this kit, one to have it with the cloak and one to have it open. It also has a nice little illustration down here of the Gundam on one of the war horses, and I believe that would have been the white and blue version. So that's the back of the manual. Inside we do have the comic. Looks like we're up to, well, for this kit, up to part 23. We have the Night Strike Gundam against some Zaku looking trees. And then the Leif Gundam appears. I still get very confused as to what the actual reading order is. I'm fairly certain it's this side to right to left, but even within the panels. So I'm assuming it's still top right to left. So we would go from there to there to there to here, would be my guess. Anyway, that is the comic. In terms of the parts list, we do have a few runners included. Going up to the letter E, there is the sticker sheet that we saw as well. In terms of the actual build, given that we've done a few of these STW hero kits by now, the build is pretty much per the standard process: head, body, left and right arms, left and right legs, and the waist. There will be some extra steps regarding the cape equipment, which is very cool. It's also quite interesting and scary to realize at the end of the day, the interesting part of the head is just like a little piece of head that just has a really large helmet on top of it. What else do we have? We also have a reference to Quartet, which is his main weapon, which can be attached in different places, and the Sincerity Shield, which may actually be at least 2 different colors. But I do see some sticker labels being applied, so it's far from color accurate, but that's okay. And then there's just some quick steps about the Night Strike Gundam. So that was the manual. Sticker sheet. Not small, not completely big, but there will definitely be a lot of color correcting stickers there. Some will be easier to use than others, which is pretty normal and to be expected for some of these STW kits. Remains to be seen what I ultimately do with some of these stickers at this point in time. I will have to make a decision somewhere along the line, but it definitely will not be today. So that was the sticker sheet. As for the runners, Universal A runner in grey. We have seen this many a time. Still exactly the same. And yeah, definitely in grey for this particular kit. We have 2 B runners, B1 and B2, all in white. So there will be some nice detailing here for the shoulders, which does look very, very nice. Very, very detailed, but very, very nice. So those are both in white. We have 2 C runners, C1 and C2. And I dare say these are in grey. Not grey, black, sorry. For some reason I got my colours mixed up. A lot of these parts will be for the cloak, but there will be some parts for, I dare say, the front and back of the waist, and possibly even parts of the head crest. Or maybe not the head crest, but the head area. But that does look very, very cool. So C1, C2 both in black. We have a single D runner in blue. And this does appear to be specific for the GP04. In fact, just looking at piece number 1 there, it does look like it has some nice references back to the actual backpack for the GP04, which had the 3 different thruster directions, if I remember correctly. So that's that. In FD runner in blue. Lastly, we have a single E runner in red. In fact, that will be part of that Sincerity shield. So, E runner. So that pretty much brings us to an end of the unboxing of the Leif Gundam GP04. Very nice looking Gundam. Very cool that it has some different alternate modes. Which obviously does beg the question of, do you pick up a second one so you can have it in 2 different modes, or is there a particular mode that calls out to you, or will you just every single week flip them between the 2? Who knows? The choice is yours. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'll have a product link to this kit as well as the other kits in the SD Gundam World Heroes line in the video description. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. See ya.